I want to give you a very simple roadmap of how this course works so you get an idea of what to expect. The course itself is very structured, and as you're going to see in the next slide, I've presented things to you in a very simple framework. So you can follow me step by step as you become more and more expert in giving speeches and making public presentations. But in addition, I'll also be working with you step by step to create your own speech and presentation. So this is what the course looks like. Basically, it's in 5 sections. We'll talk about the setup. I'll then give you a framework for creating your speech. I'll share with you some details on better speaking and presentation technique. Step 4 is all about slide design, and then in step 5 we're going to refine things. Now, each step has also got an activity associated with it. So in activity 1 in step 1, I'm going to get you to work with me to create the initial draft of your speech. In step 2, you're going to adapt that into a structured outline which you can then make in more detail. Step 3, having got the outline, you need to develop the title for your speech, and it needs to be really catchy. Don't worry, I show you exactly how to do that. Step 4, you then need to put the slide deck to the outline so that you can actually have something to talk to. And then in step 5, you refine and rehearse. You'll put in the detailed script and then learn how to deliver it and put it all the way through. Now, in addition to all that, I've given you some very specific resources to help you. I've given you the original outline of my UK Pod 14 speech as I initially drafted it, so you can see where I started. Then I've given you a roadmap which evolves through step 2, and we work together and I show you how you build up this framework and you end up with a roadmap template for your presentation. In step 3, I give you a checklist and a template for you to create your title, which has also got lots of titles as examples from real speeches given by real people, and I actually name them so you can see who they are. So you should be able to use that resource to create a really, really amazing title for your speech. In step 4, I actually give you 2 of my real slide decks from 2 of my speeches so that you can see how I've done them, take inspiration from them, and create your own, using them as a template. In step 5, while you're rehearsing, you're going to be able to go into a real case study, which is actually a separate section below step 5. And I take you step by step how I put together my UK Pod 14 speech, how it fits into everything I teach you in the course, and you can actually listen to me giving the speech live whilst watching the slide deck accompanying it. This wasn't videoed, but I took the audio and I've added the slides back. So you've got a real life case study that fits this framework and this template, and you can see how I did it for real. Now, if that's not enough, I've also given you PDF templates of all the slide decks from all the major lectures in this course. And I hope you're going to find that really helpful if you need to download and remind yourself of what was covered. Now, if that's not enough, I'm also going to give you a detailed checklist from every single point delivered in this course, available on a downloadable PDF, so that you can actually see the whole thing together and you'll be able to work through any of the details that aren't clear to you. So that is the framework, the content of the course, how it's laid out and structured, and hopefully this will give you enough of a sense of what's coming and also give you a sense of confidence that you too, once you've taken this course, can become an amazing public speaker.